What's up, guys? How you doing? What's up? What's up? All right, Mr. Russell back at it again with another music lesson for you. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Show me a thumbs up if you're feeling great. Sideways if you're feeling just okay. And hopefully not a bad day so far. All right, good. All right, you guys. So hey, we have a wonderful plan set up for today. All right, it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna be doing some singing. We got to work on our poems. We're gonna be doing some dancing. All right, and we're gonna be learning a little bit about what we like to call hip hop. Hip hop. Okay. All right. Because it's Black History Month. All right, so we're going to be listening to some different types of styles that all came from Black artists, Black creators, right? And we'll be kind of exploring that as we go along during this month. Okay. Okay. So first thing we got to do is we need to warm up. All right. You guys remember what solfege is? Solfege. Okay. Let me know. So what's solfege? Solfege. What would that be? All right. So let's test it out. All right. If you were saying something like, well, Mr. Russell, solfege is just the notes that we sing and we give them names. It's the names that we give to the notes that we sing. And you're right. All right. So remember we have the hand signs too. Right. So we have do, do, and then you have re, and then you have mi. Right, very good. Do, re, mi. Okay. Okay. So can you show me your signs? All right. Be like do. So remember this is do. All right. You can pound it, blow it up. Oh yeah. Pound it, blow it up. Nice. All right. So do. All right. Then we also have re. Right, and then me. Okay. All right. So let's see if we can do a few patterns. All right. Here we go. I'd be like, do, re, mi, do. Can you do that? Very nice. Like, do, re. All right. You'd be like, do, re. Okay. All right. What if we started with me? Me. So me, you, us. Now it's all right, me. I'd be like, mi, re, do. I'd be like, mi, re, do. Okay. I'd be like, what if you started on re? Show me re. I'd be like, re, re, mi, re, do, do. Can you do that? I'd be like, re, re, mi, re, do, do. Okay, good. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and sing. All right, we warmed up pretty well so far. All right. So here we go. All right. Let's see where to start. First of all right. Who here remembers if we sang Frog in the Meadow? Who here remembers the solfege for Frog in the Meadow? Think about it really quick. Think about it. Okay, so if you said do, re, and mi, you are correct. Give yourself a hand. Very good. Very nice. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and sing it. All right. Let's see. Ooh, all right. Bonus question. Does anybody know what solfege does Frog in the Meadow start on? Anybody know where it starts? All right. Let's see. So if we have do, and then we have re, and then we have mi. All right. So if we sing Frog in the meadow, can't get him out. Frog. All right. So we would start on me. Here we go. So here we go. 1, 2, let's go ahead and sing. Frog in the meadow, can't get him out. Take a little stick and stir him about. Okay? All right, how'd they go? Could you follow my tone? All right. Very good. Not so good. Super not great. All right. And, if you could do the acrobatics. No, I was playing. All right, good. Okay. We'll try it again. We'll try it again. Here we go. So starting on me, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Frog in the meadow, can't get him out. Take a little stick and stir him about. Excuse me. Wow. All right, good. Okay. Was that great? Was that better that time? I hope so. All right, good. All right. So good. Okay. Let's see here. We're gonna switch on over to our new song. All right. So let me see everybody go with their squirrel face. Come on. All right. Here's our squirrely pose. All right. We're all running around in the park, catching, getting acorns, getting nuts. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. So let's go ahead and sing. All right, so same key. All right, and you know what? We're gonna talk about the solfege for this song pretty soon too. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Peep squirrel, do da diddle peep squirrel, do da diddle dum. Okay, all right, let's go over the words one more time before we sing it together, okay? All right, say peep squirrel. Very good. Do da, right? Or you can be like do da. Right, like do da. Do da diddle lum. Diddlum. Can you be like diddlum? Diddlum. Okay. All right, put that all together. All right, so peep squirrel, do da diddlum, do da diddlum. Okay. All right, we're gonna sing it one more time, and then we're gonna figure out the solfege for it. Okay, you ready? Okay, I hope so. So here we go. Getting our squirrel pose. Here we go. All right. I don't know. I guess these are like little paws, I would say. I don't know. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Peep squirrel, do da diddle peep squirrel, do da diddle dum. All right, good. All right. So let's see. What solfege do we start on? So, we always talk about do and re and me. So if we sing peep squirrel, does it sound like do, re, or mi? Peep squirrel. I think it starts on me. All right. Who agrees? Who disagrees? Okay. Hopefully you agree. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's on me. All right. Not me, not you, but me. Okay. All right, here we go. So here we go. Starting with me. Here we go. We're gonna sing it. All right. So this time, we're gonna switch from our squirrel stance to our solfege really quick, just for right now. All right. And then we'll go. We can do that. Pause later. Here we go. So starting on me. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Peep squirrel, do da diddle peep squirrel, do da diddle dum. All right, so don't forget Ray in the middle. It's in there. Okay. All right. Okay, good. All right, you guys. So we're gonna go on and do our next thing here. Okay. All right. I'm glad that you all are here. I'm glad that you are alive and well. Or at least I'm hoping that you are alive and well. All right, everybody's good. All right. But anyway, here we go. All right, so we sang a little bit. We did our songs. All right, and now, all right, it is time to do a little refresher on our hand staff. All right. So when I say hand staff, I'm talking about this is our representation of the actual music staff, right? What you would see on a piece of music, right? Where you play like piano or guitar or, drums even, right? Okay. All right, but for right now, we're just gonna use our hand staff. So everybody pull out your hand like this. All right, make sure it's spread out. Okay, all right. So we're gonna learn the notes really quick, all right? But here's how we're going to do it. So everybody repeat after me. Say, every good boy deserves fudge. All right. Or you could say, every good boy does fine. Or if you like Fortnite, you could be like, every good boy does Fortnite. It works. All right. But for right now, we'll just say, every good boy does fine. Okay. All right. Every good boy does fine. Every good boy does fine. Can you say that? Every good boy does fine. Okay, very good. All right. So that's E, G, B, D, F. Okay. All right. E, G, B, D, F. All right. So they all have letters. They all have letter names. E, G, B, D, F. Okay. All right. Okay. Good. All right. Now, what we also can do is we can point out the spaces on the staff, right? So we have 4 spaces on the staff, and we also have 4 spaces on our in between our fingers. All right, so you see that? So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Okay. So, all right, there's a word that we use for it. All right, I want you guys to guess it really quick. All right, so what is this? What am I pointing at? It's a word, just one word. One word. What is Mr. Russell pointing at? His head? No. His hair? No. His eyes? No. I'm talking about face. Face, my face, right? So this is my face. I have a pretty cool face. I don't know if you guys, I got a pretty one. All right. Anyway. All right. So yeah, face. All right. So if we spell out face in the spaces, we have everything's covered. So we have F. All right. So do this with your hands. Show me. F, A, C, E. Right? You can be like F, A, C, E. Clap, 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 clap. F, A, C, E. Snap, 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 snap. Okay. All right. So let's see. Quick test. Quick test. What is this one? What is this one? What do we say the first line was? How about this one? What's the second line? How about that one? This one? That one? This one? I'm just kidding. All right. So E, G, and B. Right. And then we also have D. Right. Because does and fine or Fortnite or fudge or yeah. Okay. Okay, good. All right. Enough of that. We'll dive deeper into that when I see you next time. Sorry I can't see you guys this week, but hopefully you enjoy the video. All right, here we go. So it is time to move, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to move. All right. I'm going to back my screen up here. Okay. All right. So today we're going to focus on learning about hip hop. Right. Remember we said we're going to be talking about different styles throughout Black History Month, and one of them is hip hop. One of them is hip hop. So we're going to be dancing to a hip hop instrumental today. But first, let's do the moves first. So everybody stand. Everybody stand. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Let's see here. Give me a second. Russell's got to clear the backdrop here. Okay. All right. Here we go. So, all right, we're gonna do the first move. All right, we're gonna do is called the running man. Okay. All right. So you guys have probably seen the running man. Right. You go either to your side. You can face forward. The other side, you could go backward. It's totally up to you. All right, but here's how you do it. Here's how you do it. Let me back it up. Hopefully you can see pretty well. All right, you got to see what I'm doing with my feet here. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. All right, getting that in shot. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. All right, so check out my feet really quick. All right, so when I'm doing the running man, right, I'm sliding back and forth. Can you do that with your feet? It's almost like you're trying to moonwalk forward. Can you do that? Okay. So try it with the feet. Try it with the feet. Right. All right. So you're gonna slide those feet kind of like this, right? Okay. And then with your upper body, right, you're gonna be kind of tugging back and forth. Right. So if we put it all together, you would have running man, running man, running man. Okay, can you try that? All right, good. Okay, so that's our first move. All right, and then I don't know, I can't remember what this move is, but anyway, it's a very popular one. All right, a lot of shoulder action. All right, so see if you can reach around. All right, make two fists. All right, and then you're gonna go around. Okay, around. Okay. All right. Now we have to add a little shoulders into it. Okay, so try that. So go around, and then add a little shoulders into it. All right, and if you want to get fancy, you can start moving your legs too, side to side. All right, like this. All right, you know how we do the shoulder dance for "Don't Worry," right? The song that we sing, right? We'd be like, "Don't worry about the about dance," right? It's the same thing. We just about. There you go. Okay. All right. Okay. Good. All right. Now, the last thing we're going to do, all right, is we're going to slide and clap. Slide and clap. Okay. So I'll give you an example. So we'll start going out to our right, right, or probably your left, right? So it'll be like slide, clap, right, and then slide, clap. Okay. All right. Try that one more time. Slide, clap. Slide, clap. Very good. Okay. All right. And then the very last one. All right. This one is kind of your freestyle moment. All right. All right. You're gonna go ahead and do some roll back. I'm sure you've done this before. All right. Don't forget the arm there, the robotic arm. All right. So you can put all your cool moves in at the end. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's go over them again. All right, remember you're gonna do this with your feet, right? For the running man, I'll show you one more time. All right, so the feet, right? So running man first, right? And then we're gonna go into the shoulder dance, right? Try to go around and around. All right, and then we slide, okay? And then very last thing is we go into our robot. Okay. All right. See if you can move like a robot. Okay. All right. Here we go. So we're gonna share some sound here. All right, and let's have a little fun. We're gonna be moving to some hip hop music here. All right. Okay. All right. If you get lost, don't worry about it. Just have fun. Okay. You guys ready? All right, here we go. Yes, very good. Very good. All right, go to the shoulder. Very good. Here we go. All right. Go back. Ready, man. Very good. Come on. All right, shoulders. Here we go. Slide. Go back. All right. Very good. Shoulders. All right. Very good. All right. Slide. Hey. Slide. All right. Hold on. There you go. Wait a minute. Very good. All right. Shoulders. Very good. There you go. Slide. Here you go. Robot. All right. Good. All right. Freestyle. Okay. Yeah. All right. Sometimes you might not know what to do. Just do something with your hands. All right. You can look like an airplane. guys ready? Good. All right, I think that was all our music there. Okay. All right, that's good. Perfect timing. All right. So here we go, everybody. You may take your seats. Ooh, okay. All right. So we danced a little hip hop. All right, we sang today. We're gonna go ahead and listen to our book. Our book today is gonna be about one of the very respected and very, I would say, famous, one of the first, DJs, all right, for hip hop. All right, his name is called DJ Kool Herc. All right, and we're going to be learning a little bit about him through our book. All right, so here we go. Mr. Russell is obviously catching his breath. All right, everybody wipe the sweat off. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so here we go. Here's our book for today, you guys. All right. All right. Okay, so the name of our book today, all right, is called When the Beat Was Born. So we'll see if we can watch this really quick. Okay. All right, so let me share my screen. All right, here we go. All right. All right, we're gonna go full screen. Okay, here we go. And boom.
When the Beat Was Born, DJ Kool Herc and the Creation of Hip Hop by Laban Carrick-Hill, illustrated by Theodore Taylor III, and read by Mr. Alicea. Clive loved music. It didn't matter what kind, whether it was a wah-wah scat of a jiving trumpet, a sorrowful twang of sad voice, or the belting boom of a gospel singer. Little Clive loved the way sound dumped and bumped all the way down in his stomach. He loved the way the music made his feet go hip, hip, hop, hippity hop. Little Clive lived in Kingston, Jamaica. His hero was a DJ named King George, who threw the biggest and baddest house parties in the neighborhood of Somerset Lane. On Saturday nights, everybody who was anybody made their way to Somerset Lane for King George's hot dance parties. Little Clive was too young to go to the parties, so he went to the house when King George and his friends were setting up during the day. They'd arrived pushing a big old handcart stacked with crates of records. Clive had never seen so many records. He imagined himself as a DJ, surrounded by all those records, choosing just the right song to get the party jamming. He saw himself toasting like a DJ, talking and singing over the instrumental B-sides of records. Clive dreamed of everyone's feet going hip, hip, hop, hippity hop. Little Clive really wanted to be a DJ. When Little Clive was 13, he joined his mama in New York City. Clive wasn't sure he'd like his new neighborhood in the Bronx. It was cold. He had to wear a silly winter hat with ear flaps, and everybody made fun of him. But Clive did find one thing besides music that made him feel like he belonged: sports. He ran track and lifted weights. He played basketball at the neighborhood playground. Soon Little Clive was no longer little. He had grown to 6'5" tall. He called himself Cool as Clyde after his favorite basketball player, Walt Clyde Frazier. But the kids on the basketball court took one look at his size and called him Hercules. Clive cut the name short to Herc and then added Cool to make it just right. Kool Herc. The best part of being big was that he could go with his mama to neighborhood house parties where he listened to the hottest tunes and danced like crazy. Clive loved these parties. They were just like the ones he stood outside of in Somerset Lane. One day, Kool Herc's father bought a monster sound system with giant 6-foot speakers. But when he hooked up the system, instead of a really big sound coming from the speakers, a little mumbling sound trickled out. Kool Herc spent days switching wires and plugging things into other things until one day the sound was big. Not just big like Kool Herc, but big like an entire block in the Bronx. Kool Herc and his little sister Cindy rented the rec room in their housing project on Sedgwick Avenue. They handwrote invitations telling everybody when and where to get their groove on. They posted cards around the neighborhood. They set up their father's sound system. On the night of the party, everybody who was anybody made their way to Sedgwick Avenue for Kool Herc's hot dance party. That's when Kool Herc became DJ Kool Herc. DJ Kool Herc noticed that dancers danced crazy hard during the breaks in the song when the lyrics ended and the music bumped and thumped. Herc knew that's what dancers wanted, so he plugged in 2 turntables instead of 1. He put the same record on both turntables. He set it up so that when one record ended its break, he could flip over to the other turntable and play it again. Doing this over and over, he made a 10-second break last for 10, 15, even 20 minutes or more. Herc remembered the way DJs in Jamaica would chant and toast over the music. He started calling out the names of his friends during the breaks. There goes my mellow Coke Rock in the house. There goes my mellow Clark Kent in the house. There goes my mellow Timmy Tim in the house. There goes my mellow Bambata. Everybody loved hearing his or her name called out over the music. He'd compliment people over their dance moves. He'd talk about the music and send shout-outs. He'd made up little raps like the jump rope rhymes he'd heard on the playground. Or he would call, "Hey Mike, on the lights, make it like a strobe," and Mike would flip the switch on and off. Over the next year, Herc took his parties to the streets and parks of the Bronx. He plugged his sound system into the lampposts. They pulled so much power that the street lights dimmed, the perfect lighting for a street party. Kool Herc's music made everybody happy. Even street gangs wanted to dance, not fight. Gangs like the Savage Skulls, the Glory Stompers, the Blue Diamonds, the Black Cats, and the Black Spades turned into breakdancing crews who performed some of the slickest moves. Herc called the coolest dancers breakdancers, or b-boys, because they loved to dance the breaks. When Herc would find a really good break, he'd shout, "B-boys go down." Then the breakdancers would cut and jump their gymnastics. Herc gathered a crew of friends to rap behind the DJing. He invited Coke LaRock, a Jamaican friend, to rap. He called him his Master of Ceremonies, or MC. Coke knew all about toasting like Jamaican DJs. He was the first of Herc's crew of MCs called the Herculoids. Herc would introduce them with a rap. You rock, and you don't stop. And this is the sounds of DJ Kool Herc, and the sound system you're listening to is what we call the Herculoids. Soon kids from all over New York City came to see DJ Kool Herc, who threw the biggest and baddest parties on Sedgwick Avenue. Africa Bambaataa, Grandmaster Flash, Jazzy Jeff, and dozens of others all wanted to be DJs just like Kool Herc. There's no story that can't be told. There's no horse that can't be rode. No bull can't be stopped, and ain't a disco we can't rock. Herc, Herc, who's the man with the master plan from the land of grace to grace? Herc, Herc. Herc didn't just rock the block, he put the hip, hip, hop, hippity hop into the world's heartbeat.
Yeah, so just as they said, DJ Kool Herc was one of the pioneers of hip hop, right? And so it's kind of crazy, but he's probably one of the biggest reasons why we have so much of it today. Yeah. And one thing I will say is that it's always about the message, that you're sending. Sometimes the tool, isn't necessarily bad, but the message that you could send is bad or good. All right. So keep that in mind. All right. So good stuff. We have just a moment or two left. I want to show you guys our new instrument for today. All right. Let's see here. New instrument. All right. So it may be new to some of you, but not so new to some of you. That's fine. All right. But today we're just going to be talking about the what? the string family. String family. You got it. You got it. You got it. All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and check out the string family. All right, before we get out of here. All right, so remember, all right, I'm gonna flip through really quick. All right, so a few of the ones that we have are the violin, the cello, the string bass or the bass, right? And then we also have the harp, right, which we talked about a while ago. All right, and then now we also have the guitar, or better known as the guitarra, right? So there's a couple ways to say it. But yeah, so this is the guitar, right? It kind of looks in, close, similar to the violin. It has strings, right? There's a place for the sound to come out with the hole right there, right? You can see it on all of those, right? And once again, just like you saw with the bass player, right? Let's go back for a second, right? Or even with the harp, right? You play it with your fingers. Yeah, exactly, right? So there we go. And then I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but he has what's called a pick. All right, so sometimes, if your fingers are getting tired, you might want to use a pick instead, right? So that you can still pluck the strings. Okay, all right, so we'll listen to some guitar music and some different string music as we go along as well. All right, but other than that, we're all good. All right, I want you guys to remember do, re, and mi. All right, we're going to be doing a little bit of a test soon on that. All right, so make sure to remember do, re, and mi. All right. And I will see you guys next time. Have a great day and great rest of your week. Bye.